We find out that he's actually somebody that we know. Hey guys, before we jump into this video, I just want to take a moment to mention where my understanding is in the story. I'm under the impression that this Griffin dude is attempting to force the heads of the Orzian Alliance into helping liberate Mhigo, or at least start a war with the Empire, right? We don't know who the Griffin is, however, I do have some of my own assumptions. We're going to the Balestar Wall in the Black Shroud to see what's going on, and provide a presence of the Orzian Alliance, just in case the Resistance tries to do anything, sneaky. This is where the story will continue, and where we'll pick it up here in this video. Thanks so much for stopping by. Enjoy. Ah, Kilzor, there you are. Come. Amarastic Spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments of the wall. I'm ready, let's do it. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say, 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino, we'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So, which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalymo, I'll shake whatever needs shaken. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the Spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Aw, Pippin! Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. It's good to see you too, buddy. I was hoping you might... Oh, Hilda! I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, Steve, and the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. Oh, and Ricky! If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand by your side. Disheartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders, thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All's been quiet. Not anymore. Oh, fuck. Well, you fucking lied. Report! What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Now we make our move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? Wait, is he a traitor? Kill him. The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company What? Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. Oh, fuck. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire would surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Mhigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Kilzor, we must make for the wall at once. What, just the two of you? I mean, I got it. I'm good. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. Yes, Alphino. Wall time, what's going on, cheese? It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we're careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that, maybe we can stop the fighting? Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Nah, we're gonna be fine. Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. May the sea swallow all. Oh, I figured they would say that. Oh no. Oh, there's the Griffin. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Mhigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Mhigo will be free, no matter the cost. From what Papalymo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. There's only 2 of us. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels, and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Wait, what? He wants me to climb the wall? Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. NPC's not noticing that you're vertically... Yeah, he's like, scale the wall, and I'm like, what? Just find a burly person to chuck you over the top. Just throw me, yeah. Yee! Nice, nice. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks, guys. Look at that ugly thing. Actually, it's kind of cute. Excuse me. This is my first time using raw tuition, so like it's kind of a learning streak for me, okay? Excuse me. It's almost time. What does that mean? Excuse me. Who fricks this guy? Oh, this is what's his name? Do we find out that he's actually somebody that we know? If he's Ilberd, and you guys think that I have been, like, tricked in some way, I told you guys. I freaking told you guys it was Ilberd the whole time. I freaking knew it already. Like, right when I met him, I was like, it's Ilberd. Him! The Griffin. Fuck you, Ilberd. We finally get to kick his ass. I hate this guy so much. Let's freaking get him. Ah, he was really easy. Ooh, his sword's kind of cool. Give me that. Maybe you guys wrecked him. Yeah, he got freaking destroyed. I'm pretty strong. It's totally all me. Do we get like, do we actually get to talk to him about like the shit that's going on? Or like, do I get to cut his head off? Like, I'm down for that, actually.
You've beaten me, aye.
Again. Like the 3rd time.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
My experience bonus. No. God damn you, Ilberd. How are you the villain in both A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward? Like, how do you, like... Oh my god. It's just that villainous.
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Mhigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentius.
they die that others may live.
It's Yu Hasi. It's that whole crew of people.
Vanguards! Attack!
Is that a bomb?
7 hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Oh shit! Damn. Wait, there's 2 of them?
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Yeah, me too, girl. That's the same face I'm making. Oh my god. This is terrible.
Gods help us. What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
So the whole plan was to get us to like accidentally invade and then send these Garly and spider things on us. So then like it starts a war, I assume?
Mighty Rolker. Grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
We're just playing both sides here. So I know that like that's what they said initially, Mir, but I guess we don't know it because like the names were like actual like Grand Company people. So I wasn't sure if like at some point in time the Grand Company's actually like gone in there. But those people are definitely mush, yeah. That's because I mean either way like they're dressed, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, they definitely did. Yeah, so I don't. I mean, either way, like it's you know, like she said, he's definitely playing both sides to get them to fight each other in some way to retake Mhigo. So, and like Obsidian, I agree with what you're saying. I was reading everything that you were saying. Like that's how I knew that it was him, because nobody else wanted to do anything about Mhigo, and he was constantly like, "This is the only way we can get Mhigo back." And so, like when we encounter this character that we don't actually know who they are, who's starting to, you know, this resistance to free Mhigo. I was kind of like, like it was kind of like, it definitely sounds like something that Ilberd would do, and we know he's still alive somewhere, and we haven't heard from him in a while, so this must be him. So that's kind of how I knew. What's up?
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre.
Oh, poor Ida. And like if they are for sure Mhigan's dressed up, right? Like we, you know, like they said that they were, like that's for people being killed down there.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
God. Fuck you, Ilberd.
Ilberd, I should have known.
Yes, you should have. I knew.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
It's kind of dark, Arkin.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
So what, he wants to die? Oh fuck, that's right, I forgot. They have the eyeballs.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
We've literally seen it firsthand, homie. Like, you will turn into a dragon and be possessed by Nidhogg.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Mhigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
Yeah, summoned. Primal?
You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Who? Who?
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Get him, Ida.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
I mean, they really did a great job with Ilberd, I'll be honest.
Ah!
Stop it. Oh my god. Hey, how long did you have that typed in, ready to go? You guys are ridiculous. Okay, so like, what happens now?
This light, is it...
Is it what?
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
I don't think so.
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where'd do you think you're going?
I swear to God. Papalymo. I swear to God.
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
Damn it.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works.
Let's just get out. Let's just get out and deal with it later.
It's time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
No, Papalymo. Alright, well I trust him, but fuck, man. God damn it. I assume no matter what I pick, I end up leaving. We just got them back, though.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Oh, poor Ida. This is definitely going to be the beginning of her, like, villain arc, for sure. Papalymo's the only thing keeping her together. They're such a good pair.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Come on, Papalymo. Just don't die. We'll see him later. We didn't actually see him die, so he's fine, right? I don't want to talk to Ida. If we never talk to Ida, then she never gets to be sad. God damn it, man. This actually hurts my soul. Poor Ida. Why? No, don't make me read it. Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo was my friend. I should have been there with him. Poor Ida. You can see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. You think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know! There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us all off guard. Even Kilzor was powerless to stop him. Hold! You shut your damn mouth, Thancred. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Oh, Ida's gonna have, like, we all need therapy now after this. Like, all of us need to, like, we all need to, like, talk about everything that just happened in Heavensward. Leave it with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. We all need to sit in, like, a room in, like, some chairs and be like, alright, this is what's happening in Heavensward. These are the things that have happened to us. How can we possibly move on after all the loss and crazy shit that's happened to us? It is plain that recent events have shaken Alphinaud to the core. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray, make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. So much. Yeah, see, like, I feel like literally everybody has gone through something pretty crazy in the Scions. Like, I don't know, like, we've just, like, I can't even, like, form a sentence. Like, the shit that we've all been through is insane, man. Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. The illest. Aye. Behind the Griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I'm certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have, as yet, been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then, mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Quirrell, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light, and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say, we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it, then. The cocoon of light. Cocoon. What, without so much as a by your leave? Right, forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. We can save him, right? Like, he's gonna find some way that we can save him. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we had was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Sid? The interminable wait for news from Gridania seems to be taking its toll on Alice. Ah, Kilzor, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning, we still have no idea how long it will be before... phone call. A communication from the Alliance! One moment. Sweet. Just what we were waiting for. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Here we go. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seed Seer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I'm told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tatru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand.